Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my first video for my competition prep series 2018. So excited for you guys to follow on my journey. I honestly have had a really good off season. I really learned how to balance everything out, how to go from a prep mode into the off season, you know, going from basically just completely leaning out to putting on some good lean mass while staying at a good weight range. It's been such an amazing process. And now I'm totally ready to dive back into the leaning stage, dive back into that prep life. I love this sport, I love it so much. Anyway, things I'm gonna go over in this video with you are gonna be my supplement program. I'm gonna go over my macros with you. I'm not gonna give you guys exactly what I'm eating because I'm gonna do like what I eat in a day video. And then I'm also gonna go over what my current physique looks like. And then later on in another video, we'll go over my training because I'm gonna talk to my coach about that this evening. Last time I did 5 days of lifting, which I told you in the last video, and then, you know, did obviously fasted cardio and HIIT. I am starting out strong already with fasted cardio and HIIT. I'm not telling you, never mind, I'm not telling you my training yet. That's gonna be another video. Today, nutrition and supplements and current physique. Let's do it. So before I dive into what I'm actually taking for my supplements, I wanna give you some tips and tricks on how you can stay organized because organization during prep is so important. Like, I cannot stress that enough. Like, eating your meals at the right times, taking your supplements at the right times, making sure you're doing your cardio at the right time, getting your lifts in, like all of this stuff is completely organizational and it is so important for you to really focus in on that. Like, being consistent during your prep is just crucial. It's crucial. It will make or break you. So with that being said, this little guy, this nifty little guy, I've shown it on my Instagram before. It's 7 different containers, so if you like open up this big pack, these are like little individuals, so you can like pop them out. You know, I take them with me to work or wherever I need to go. And you have a morning, a noon, an evening, and a bed. What I do is, like, these are the ones I take when I first wake up in the morning. These are ones I take with my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This guy, seriously, lifesaver. Total lifesaver. You can get them on Amazon for like 10 bucks. I'll try to find one and put a link down below so that way if you guys want one, you can get one. Let me share another tip with you. Another way to stay organized during your prep when it comes to your supplements is writing how many times a day, or like, see if I can focus in on this. Maybe not. There we go. Okay, so like on the top I have like a little label. So this one says prep, 1 breakfast, 1 lunch. I do the same thing for all of my supplements. So the reason why I do that is because every week I refill them and I don't want to have to pull up my list every week and be like, okay, when do I take each supplement? Like, after a while you get used to it and you know what supplements you take at what time. But this is just super easy. So that way when I pull my case out, I open up everything. I'm like, okay, 1 each, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So I'm gonna put these in the breakfast, lunch, and dinner slots. It just makes it easier. I don't know. You don't have to do that, but if not, you're gonna be like pulling up your supplement program every time, matching which one, checking them off. It's annoying. So if you can just label the top of your supplements when you need to take them, you're good. I'm actually gonna go over with you guys what my supplements are for prep. There are certain things that I took in my off season that I'm not gonna be taking now, and certain things that have just stayed. In the off season, it's really pretty simple. Digestive enzymes, vitamin C, vitamin D, etc. I'm gonna show you pictures of what I have, but there are a couple things that aren't arriving until tomorrow because I had to special order them because I wanted certain brands of things. I wanna make sure that I get the best supplements, high quality. So sometimes you have to order them online, you can't always get them in the store. Most of the time you can get them in the store, but not always. Anyway, let's do it. All right, and what I'm gonna do is just tell you guys what I'm taking, how often I take it, and then down below I'm gonna put a description of why I take each one of these supplements instead of dragging this video out. So if you're interested in a supplement and you don't know what it does, then you can just read down below and it'll tell you. So this first one is glutamine, which I take 1 scoop at night with water at bedtime. It's so hard for me not to tell you guys what they do as we go along. Okay. My next one is gonna be a probiotic complex. I take that in the morning on an empty stomach. The next one, ALAs. I take one with breakfast and one with lunch. These are CLAs. I don't know if this is focusing. And these are one each with breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I take one of these in the morning, which is vitamin D. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner for our digestive enzymes. A lot of people particularly suggest this brand, the MRM. Everyone says this one is the best, so I listen. And then vitamin C, guys, we take that with breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm also taking BCAAs. I sip on this during my lifts. I switched up the ones that I'm taking because I had one that was using like different processed sugars and stuff. So this one is an all natural one, and it has all natural flavoring in it and everything. Because if you're gonna be taking like artificial sugars and sweeteners and whatever, then sometimes that makes you hold on to some water, and we don't wanna be doing that during prep. All right, and then the ones that I haven't picked up yet, well, the ones that are gonna be arriving tomorrow are B12. I'm gonna take that once daily with food. And then, is that it? Oh, and Thyrene. I actually only had enough to fill in the next couple of days for my last prep because I took it last time. So that's gonna arrive tomorrow, so I have enough to get through until it arrives. But I take one capsule early in the morning with water, and that brand is gonna be Metabolic Nutrition. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go over my nutrition with you guys, but what I want to tell you before I do that is don't copy my macros. Even if I'm the same height as you, like kind of look the same as you, like same kind of weight range, don't ever copy someone's macros because they're made specifically for their bodies. Like my macros even this year starting are different from last year, even though I'm starting at the same weight, because my body is different. Like I had a lot more body fat starting last year than I do this year. Like it's very noticeable. If you go to my Instagram account, like you'll see like how crazy it is, like the difference between my body then and now. So I need different things for my body, so I highly suggest you get a coach to write your program. Do not copy anybody else's macros. I know everyone says that, but I just want to reiterate that. And also guys, like my macros are probably gonna get to be at a point that's much lower than you would consider to be healthy, but I am also getting to a weight that is very low. And I'm gonna be very lean. My dog keeps running around, it's distracting me. So I don't want you to copy them. You know, like I'm under, you know, the guidance of a really, really good coach who has a lot of experience. So if you want to do something like this and go to this sort of extreme, you need to be supervised by someone who knows what they're doing and knows your body, knows what's good for you. Okay, let's dive into it. Also guys, just to say, I am 5'1", so I'm bikini class A, will always be bikini class A because this little shorty would never get into a higher class. And I am also starting at 106 pounds. With that being said, my current calories are at 1,513. My protein is 146. My carbs are 121, and my fat is about 46. That's actually not too bad, guys. 1,500 calories to start my prep. Like, I am stoked about that because I'm gonna be full. I'm still gonna feel really good. And I know that I will be losing weight on that because honestly, like my calories last week were like over 1,700 and I dropped like almost 2 pounds, not even trying, not even doing fasted cardio. Like, didn't kill myself doing anything at all. I don't know how it happened, actually. Another thing is I'm probably gonna drop some weight like to be good with because I'm not gonna be taking creatine anymore, so it's not gonna be holding on to that water. Again, my BCAAs, I'm now gonna be all natural, so that'll be different for me. So there are gonna be some things where I might like drop some, you know, immediate weight that might be more water. Also, I won't be having any cheat meals at all. More towards the end, what we do is controlled refeeds. So for some people, that means you can eat whatever you want. If you're doing it, if it fits your macros, some coaches will just give you your macro count and they'll just up your carbs and up your fat. And you can make up whatever meals you want based upon that. With Ashley, I have her write me down a meal plan. I like that. I like being consistent. I don't want to eat one thing one day and my body reacts one way and the next day eat something else and it reacts a different way. Like, I want very controlled results. I like to be consistent. Last time during my prep, I just continually went down. I didn't have any days where I'm like, why did my weight go up? Or, oh, I'm starting to even out now. You know, like if I did have a day where I plateaued, which during my prep last year, I only plateaued I think for 2 days, and then we added in some fasted cardio and psh, started coming right off. But it's just, it's easier, you know? And then also you're eating the same foods all the time, you know, to keep in the house. It's like very little thinking, and I don't wanna think during prep. Like, it's the last thing I need to be doing. I need to save all my energy and all my brain power for my son and for my job, and that's it. Okay, so, but if you do fit your macros, girl, and that works for you, like, I'm so happy for you. It's just, it's not for me. And anyway, so when we do the controlled refeed, what Ashley would do is she will tell me exactly what I'm gonna be eating. So last year she would give me an option, like you could have a piece of salmon or steak, you can have it with sweet potato, you can have it with rice, and she would tell me exactly how much. So I always chose steak because my body reacted really well to that. So when I would get that little bump up of fats, that little bump up of carbs, and then sometimes she would add also like some extra almond butter in there, to like one of my later meals, and most of the time I would lose weight after my refeed. So I really like doing those controlled refeeds. I like her telling me specifically what to eat. I don't want to be guessing. I don't want to just be like eating processed stuff and hoping that it works. That's not for me, you know? Anyway, enough of that. Now we're gonna do a physique update. I hate doing this, to be honest with you. All I gotta tell you guys, I'm just gonna like totally put this out there because you guys give me my little fam during prep. I have certain like spots in my body that I'm just like really insecure about. You know, I obviously have a child, Jack, who is now 20 months old. I love him so much. I love his little body. He's down for a nap right now, and I like can't wait till he gets up because he's so cute. I just want to play with him. But I'm happy that I get to make this video for you guys to start our prep series off. But I have stretch marks on my stomach, like I have some loose skin on my stomach. You can't really tell unless I like bend over like in front of you like this. But in my videos you guys might see stuff like that, and it's real, you know, like I just wanted to address it because I'm not perfect. Like I don't have a perfect body by any means, and nobody has a perfect body. I mean, I think some people have perfect bodies, but you know, I'm a mom. And I have things that I don't feel good about my body, but I'm like learning to love them. I'm learning to accept them because the truth of the matter is like I have those things on my body because I brought the most wonderful little human being into this world. And if that means having stretch marks on my stomach or having some loose skin, then whatever. It is still hard sometimes to love those parts of you, and by not loving those parts of you doesn't mean that you're not thankful for your child, because a lot of people associate that like, well, you should be thankful because you have a kid. I could not be more thankful for my child. I am obsessed with Jack. Like he is the light of my life. I don't know what I would do without him. He is the reason why I do everything that I do. He's the reason why I am a good person. He's the reason why, he's my reason for everything. Anyway. But it's still hard sometimes to love those bits of your body, and that's something that I'm kind of working on. That's also something, you know, we might talk about more in this prep series, because I think a lot of women struggle with this. A lot of women also struggle with losing the weight and having loose skin, or just having it to begin with, and self-love is so important. It's so important to love yourself and to feel good in your skin, which is the reason why this all started for me. I lost 80 pounds to compete last year. And it was a huge journey, and it honestly just like, it made me feel good because I accomplished it. I set out to do something and I did it, and I did it as well as I possibly could, and that made me feel really good. It made me feel really strong and just like, ooh. And I want to spread that message to other women. I want everyone to feel good in their skin. And like, you know what, if you're overweight and you feel good in your body and like you feel healthy and strong, like, girl, good for you. But if you want to lose weight and you want to like feel strong and you want to feel healthy and you want to be able to like run around with your kid, or you want to get in a bikini in front of a bunch of strangers, like, let's do that together. Like, let's go on that journey together. Like, I am always here. If you guys have any questions, like, you could follow me on Instagram, ask me any questions you want. I talk to so many women on there all the time, and I love it. Like, I love having that connection. I love like helping people through their journeys and answering any questions that I can, because I've been through a lot of it. I have been to a point where I felt like there was no way I was going to ever feel good about my body again. And now, like, I love my body more than I ever have. And even with those parts of my body that I don't feel totally comfortable with. So it is possible. But after that long rambling, let's get into our physique update. All right, you guys are gonna come upstairs with me to do our physique update. Jack is in his room, laughing. I guess he did not go to sleep. He's laughing really hard. That kid needs to go to bed.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for.
So that wraps up the physique update. Hopefully we'll be getting better week by week. It's hard to show people your physique like in a video, completely raw. Anyway. But that's what we're here for. We're here for accountability and just so you guys can see the realness of prep. See where I'm starting, see where I end up, all kind of what my feelings are week by week. And I really appreciate you guys joining me. And I hope that you continue to join me every week because I'm going to be making lots of videos for you guys. And if you guys have any questions about anything that you saw today, or if you want me to make a video about something in the future, just comment down below or find me on Instagram or Twitter, send me a DM on here. I am available. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I'll see you again soon.